All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We are elated, we're excited and delighted. You see what I'm saying? To be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Yes, a dynamic page. Of course it is. You feel me? Got access to the greatest scholar on the planet at this time. You see, and we want to be able to provide, membership packages that, reflect the dynamic presentations that's on this YouTube page. And so, of course, you could go to the link in the video description. You can click that link. You can get access to an introduction video that go run down. You see the membership packages if you like them. You see you can become a member. You understand? Join the team. Get the perks of the team. You see, and if you don't, that's okay. We still, love the fact that you come and support the general. Continue to do that. You see, and we're gonna grow together. That's right. Ring the alarm, Seti.com online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, tank tops, and we got some dynamic tank tops on and t-shirts for the summer. They all come. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You need to get on over there. When you get to Seti.com, what you do is you click the new tab, and we're gonna have that in here before the presentation is over, the live stream is over. So most definitely when you get that, you click that link and you'll get access to all the new t-shirts and tank tops for the summer. And that's right. We also got holistic tonics and remedies. We got did I say African and Kemetic jewelry? We got the African and Kemetic jewelry for the family, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. We got you. So check us out. Support, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. That's right. Over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, Black economics, education. We got that advanced African academics. You feel me? Developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. Developing the Black nation one lesson at a time, family. The complete General Sarasun Seti website. So most definitely you cannot lose. You cannot lose. You see, not with 1,000 videos of General Seti and all the hot subjects that y'all ought know and love the general for. We back. We black. We black. Or any other tube. So make sure you get over there, Patreon, and get access to those exclusive. And we going live tonight. We're going live tonight. We turning up tonight. You see, right around 7 o'clock. So if you're on the Patreon, you get access to that. You see, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of there, family. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Okay, we black again. We talking about Russia claims the United States is behind the alleged drone attack on the Kremlin. They saying the United States, which I said just yesterday, that's what they were gonna do. You see, that's what they was gonna do because they know damn well Ukraine ain't gonna do nothing. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing without the okay of the US. Nah, that don't mean necessarily, You see, because there's a whole lot of players in the game. You see, it could very well be an inside job. You see, it could very well be an inside job for them to let a damn drone come all the way into right up to the doorstep of the Kremlin says a lot. You see what I'm saying? That says a lot. And if they got that kind of technology, you see what I'm saying, where they can fly it all the way up. You see, all the way up. You talking about Ukraine, and it just show you. You see, you're not as strong as what you say you is. You understand what I'm saying? People talking about all type of, bombs and shit, and then you got some little toy, some damn Tonka toy drone and shit that can fly all the way up to your doorstep. You understand what I'm saying? And assassinate you in supposedly one of the most powerful nations on the planet. That's saying a lot. So you don't know if it was an inside job, and it could be some rogue motherfucker in Ukraine. You don't know. You see, but a lot of people's is, they becoming fed up with Vladimir Putin one way or another. You understand? A lot of people feel like he was a part the Illuminati, because he was in some of them inside cabals too. He was over there in Davos. You see what I'm saying, with the Great Reset. And so he was being trained over there just like all the rest of them. Yeah. You say it was a firecracker. It could have been. You don't know. It didn't look like it was all that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know them drones, they can carry some shit. You understand? It depends on how big it was. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how big it was. And so, they got some drones and shit, they can carry some heat. They can carry some heat. So I don't know. Like I said, it could be an inside job anyway. And so, because they might want to escalate the situation themselves. They might want to escalate the situation themselves and take it to the next level. If they losing, they might want to have an excuse, to set some shit off, take it to the next level. So, who knows, and who's behind it, and we want to see what the evidence say, what kind of drone was it? You see, what kind of drone was it? Who manufactured the drone? But that's a very serious provocation. So you really don't know, because when you in this, you late in the game right now. You see, you late in the game right now. And as far as this war and shit, and people's is then invested, on both sides. You see, they didn't invest it heavily where they, really not one of them want to walk it back. You see what I'm saying? Vladimir Putin and Russia don't want to walk it back, because if they ain't gonna get shit out of all, and you win it, why go in? Why would you go in there? You feel me, in the first place, and come out with nothing? Why would you go in there and come out with nothing? You done been in there, you done lost all type of your generals and your top command. You see, and weaken your arm, weaken your military, because you losing some of your top officials on a war you ain't gonna get nothing out of. You gonna deplete your ability to be, in case somebody run up on you. You see what I'm saying? You gonna deplete yourself, you know what I'm saying, to the point that if you have to get into it with another nation at this time, you're inefficient to be able to, because you didn't spend all your, you didn't spend all your money. You didn't depleted your artillery. You see what I'm saying? And all of this, you didn't got so many of your men killed in the war. You see, and so to come out of there, you see, with nothing is at this point in time, you see a lot of them just ain't going, they ain't going back out of it. Not without some form of a gain to show that, and I don't even really see, what he could do at this point in time, because them little cities they got over there, that shit don't mean nothing. If you ain't trying to take the whole goddamn country, you just want the eastern side of Ukraine, that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he done depleted a whole lot of his resources, and you know what I'm saying? And the fact is, and shit, that shit costs money. And they didn't sanction his ass. They didn't sanction his ass, and people thinking, they talking about no. Vladimir Putin and Russia is feeling that shit. They feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? They not, they not getting the kind of, they not getting the kind of money that they was getting before before they went in. They not, you know what I'm saying? They not getting the same amount of money. And so, now you in a war, and you got to take so much of your funds just to, fund the war. And so shit, you spending, you spending a lot of your goddamn money. You see what I'm saying? Just on the war. So the goddamn infrastructure is in trouble. You see the peoples you gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? Public workers, public officials and shit. That's shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to start laying some motherfuckers off, because you ain't gonna be able to pay everybody. No, China, you know what? China is gonna assist Russia only to the extent that they establish a out. They got to establish a out. China is, because see, the thing is, China ain't really dependent upon Russia. You see, they depended, for China to be the type of nation that they, people's talking about Great China and how China gonna be the next big nation, and for the next 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? But that's dependent on their relationship with the West, not Russia. You see, not Russia. But the critical thing is, geographically, Russia is its northern neighbor. And so they don't want to weaken Russia. They don't want to weaken Russia, because that's going to weaken their northern front. You see what I'm saying? That's why they support North Korea. You see what I'm saying? That's why they had to support North Korea. You see? And to make sure that they got a buffer zone between those who trying to attack them, you see, and their own homeland. So they want to support Russia to that extent. But when it becomes, a liability, and it start affecting, how they making their money and shit, they ain't about to support Russia to that extent. They not about to support Russia. So they didn't already whispered in his ear that they'll support him as long as he got a plan to get whatever he gonna get what you gonna get. You see? And get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if he gonna get it, he gonna have to whoop their ass. And they got enough military, they got enough support from the West to keep the type of technology in there where he can't outright beat them. You see? Yeah. Yeah, they not, China not going because they seeing that the West, the more they connect, the more China try to support, uh, support Russia, after a while, because I just seen recently that China then kind of, voted against them on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of letting them know like this shit is dragging out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having some casualties with civilians and shit. Y'all, you bombing civilians and shit and this, that, and the third. And yeah, so they got to come on in and do what they gonna do. In which they, is looking like, and that's why they didn't start just bombing. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get them to submit. You know what I'm saying? And I guess and people say could his own people? Yeah, they coulda, they coulda, they coulda. You know what I'm saying? But if they're gonna try to hit him, they got to hit. They got to do better than that now. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to do better than that. Yeah, they're gonna have to do better than that. They can't put no little ass drone, no little Toys R Us drone up in there and shit and think that's enough. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to go for a motherfucker like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to be, but the thing is they blaming they saying Russia is blaming the US. And the thing is, who knows? I believe that if the U.S. was up, they got more higher technology than that, more advanced technology than that. You see what I'm saying? They got more advanced technology than that. If they wanted to, I'm quite sure if they got some shit that close, you know what I'm saying, that it probably would have been a wrap for his ass. I don't know how close it was to his actual core, his living quarters, but it says that Russia claimed Thursday that the United States was behind the alleged drone attack. That is said was a Ukrainian attempt to assassinate Vladimir Putin. Now, if it was Ukraine, then you would expect, because shit, United States got a lot invested in their ass, and so I don't, if they just up and do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, without the permission of the United States, of course, that's gonna be looked at as a breach of, a serious violation. You know what I'm saying? Because because the United States know and the West know that if anything like that happened, that they're gonna take some rap for that shit. But you got rogue motherfuckers, and like I say, Russia might be ready to. They know they need an out, man. They know they need an out. So you got to wonder, just like, the motherfucker lie and say he ain't about to invade. What he supposed to do? He ain't supposed to tell nobody he about to invade. You see what I'm saying? But, Vladimir Putin been known to lie, and so had the West. So when they get to a point where they need a lie, they gon' submit a lie. That's just how it is. They ain't gonna, if they need an out. Shit, look at what they did in Iraq. You understand? They say the man, and they ain't never found no weapons of mass destruction. They ain't never find none. So, I mean, they fabricated information to go in there. And so, Vladimir Putin ain't above that. United States ain't the only one that, have used that playbook. You see, you know, Vladimir Putin ain't the only one that didn't use that, or the United States ain't the only one that didn't use that playbook. It says Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov claimed Thursday that Washington had masterminded the incident. The U.S. swiftly rejected the accusation, saying it had nothing to do with it, as did Ukraine. We are well aware that decisions on the level of terrorist attacks are made not in Kiev, but in Washington, Peskov said in his daily briefing with reporter. Kiev only does what it is told to do. You see, and so the thing is right there. We understand that, but I look at it like this too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like some old toy shit. United States got way more advanced. If they had the ability, number one, how y'all let the motherfucking drone get up that close any motherfucking way? That's what I want to know. How did you let the motherfucking drone get up that close? You supposed to be, a motherfucker, you're supposed to be all type of heads rolling for that. You know what I'm saying? You let a motherfucker fly a drone up that goddamn close to the Kremlin. You see what I'm saying? And that's just like a motherfucker flying some shit up, near the you know what I'm saying, near fucking the White House. You supposed to have all type of shit up there, man. You know what I'm saying? To kill that. All right. We got a new member in the house. That's what's up. You feel me? Yeah. That's what's up. Appreciate you, family. You see, I'm gonna have something for you too. You believe that? I'm gonna have something for you. And so, yeah, United States got something way more powerful than that. You know what I'm saying? They got way more. If you can see what they doing. United States got more advanced technology than Russia. You know what I'm saying? The real talk. They got a few toys, but pound for pound, round for round, United States got more advanced technology than Russia. You see? And yeah, and and like I say, Russia need her out. They seeing that China and even India and the other nations, they getting, like they like, man, you fucking up our, you fucking up our business around here. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, though we support you, we ain't gonna continue to support you, and you fucking up the global economy and shit. You reaching in our pockets. You think you reaching in the West pockets, but you reaching in our pockets too. And I mean, all you got is gas, motherfucker. You got a couple of things. You got a couple of toys and shit that, you got a couple of toys from as far as military. But shit, there's other countries out there that, you say Russia has a more advanced nuclear arsenal. They got more. Yeah, they got more. Yeah, they got, but you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. You see, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You see, you got, United States got them goddamn them subs. You see, that's what they got. They got them goddamn subs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got more, and so it's tit for tat. It's tit for tat. Yeah, but you saying, you talking, you say nuclear arsenal, but damn, what about if you ain't fighting no nuclear war? What if you fighting a conventional war? You understand what I'm saying? Because that's really what, is being fought right now. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's why they got the saber rattle. Yeah. Yeah, say Russia arsenal. I don't think that's true. You know what I'm saying? United States got more advanced submarines. They got a more advanced Navy. They got a more advanced air, Air Force. I don't believe that. I know they got a lot of missiles. I know they have that. But as far as, United States shit newer. You see what I'm saying? Donald Trump and shit. He put a lot of money in there, man. They pumping. Man, listen here. How do you say I think Russia has more ammo than me? I don't believe that. I don't. I don't. Man, United States is pumping damn near $1 trillion into their military. I don't see how you feel they got more ammo. I just don't. I don't believe that. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that. You know, if they want, United States if they want to crank it up, you know what I'm saying? They can crank it up. You see, that's what it that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? When the U.S. want to crank it up, you understand what I'm saying? You got to understand. They got a more mechanized system. You know what I'm saying? With all these allies and shit and this, that, and the third. And I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They can't even keep a goddamn aircraft carrier, man. Yeah. Yeah, they can't even keep a goddamn aircraft carrier. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these submarines is old. You can hear the motherfucker coming from a mile away and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They old, man. Hold on, family. Yeah, they these motherfuckers, and so that shit old over there. That don't mean they ain't got shit, but that just like the shit they got out there now, them tanks and shit. They been knocking them motherfuckers down over there. You understand? They knocking them down. You know what's knocking them down? Them goddamn, what they calling them, javelin missiles and shit. They over there punishing their ass with that javelin. Yeah. Yeah. You said it only hit the planes only hit the side of under the construction. Yeah. Yeah, because it didn't look like it was no real, the drone was like some little toy shit. You know what I'm saying? And knowing what a drone can really, if it was the United States, I believe if they was really trying, if they was able to get a drone that close, I mean, drones can hold some shit, man. Some of them drones can hold some shit to where, man, listen, it would have knocked a fucking hole in the whole side of that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? It would have knocked it, because it was right there on the corner of that building. God damn it, it would have knocked that fucking corner out of there. You see what I'm saying? They got some shit like that. So if they was, and you coming for him, you can't have no botched motherfucking you can't have no botched attempt. You know what I'm saying? You gonna send a little ass, Toys R Us drone over there, and you gonna escalate. You understand what I'm saying? International, you understand, incident that could cause a damn nuclear war. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna go over there with some toy shit, and waste your time, and then be, you gonna be suspected of trying to assassinate this man and shit. You're gonna do some shit, get the job done. And so, I don't, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? You say the Western forces have been whittling down for a long time. The javelins are gone too, rounded up and destroyed a lot of. Okay. Listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all, I listen to a lot of people out there, and I don't bolster nobody up. I call it like I don't underestimate nobody. You see, and people, and they give all the listen. That's just like they talk about China. Man, United States is selling up through that motherfucker every day. Okay? I'm just gonna say what it is. Okay? They selling up under that mother, you know, and people sitting up there. See, people sitting up there talking about Ukraine, and people quiet to the fact that they over there stockpiling in fucking Finland and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They over there, they didn't. So people act like they ain't got gains and shit. They didn't got gains over there, man. What the fuck is y'all talking about now? Now let's flip the motherfucking. You understand what I'm saying? Let's flip it. You say US didn't get whooped in Korea, the Chinese sent yeah, but they still there. They didn't get the whole goddamn, you know, they didn't get the whole goddamn peninsula, but they there. You understand what I'm saying? And that's right. China did send, you know, they did because they understood that their ass was gonna be next. You know, and they didn't want the West that close up on their border. But they still there. People acting like, okay, if they weak, you supposed to get them up out of there. They still in Korea. Motherfuckers talking about they weak, but they still over there in your shit, knocking on your door. You understand what I'm saying? They still in South Korea. They still in Japan. And when you look at it, they sitting right there in their front door. Now, I don't give a fuck how weak you think the United States is. Majority of China's cities is right there off of that China Sea. You see, they sitting right there. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what you say, they're not going to be able to stop. If it go down, they're not going to be able to stop the firepower from hitting that goddamn East Coast. And all them peoples is in there, crowded in. You see what I'm saying? You got damn near 800 million right there on the eastern seaboard. You understand what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of there. That's a catastrophe waiting to happen. And so people keep acting, oh, the Jap motherfucker, they selling up in their front door every day. You understand what I'm saying? Like they pulling up in goddamn McDonald's driveway. Appreciate you, family. We got a new member in the house. Appreciate you. And so they in Ukraine, no matter what you say. Now, I tell you what, let any one of them motherfuckers pull these, that's damn near like being in goddamn Mexico. You understand what I'm saying? Or you know, being in Mexico or being in Canada or being in the Caribbean. I tell you what, let them sail up and through that motherfucker and see what happened. You see? Yeah, I'm still, yeah. So you got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Let them sell up. Let them sell up and through there, and then we could talk. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know, it's levels to this shit, man. It's level to this shit, and you got to, you got to know, you know what I'm saying? You know, because if you underestimate, you underestimate them, and your ass is grass. You see what I'm saying? You underestimate them, and your ass is grass. So you better know that. And so I don't have no confidence that Russia is on the same. Russia old, man. Them motherfuckers still, majority of them goddamn tanks that they got is still, you know, from the goddamn Soviet Union. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, family, we got some more fire subjects coming up. I want y'all to stay with me. We gonna be right black. You understand? But like I said yesterday in Dylan, it ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be some more information that's gonna pop up real soon. You understand what I'm saying? In dealing with this subject. You understand what I'm saying? That they coming right. It's gonna be some information, because if they accusing the US, we don't know how, you know, this situation is gonna escalate. So family, we be right black. This is the General Sorrow. He say my son was on a NATO deployment for 6 months, and he just and probably gonna go right back. They probably give him a couple months, if that, and he probably go right back. That's how it is. All right, family. See you right in about a minute. Black Power.